Alice from creativecraftsniche.blogspot.com. Today we're going to be making a gift box using the For All Things stamp set, the scallop tag topper, and the gift box punch board from Stampin' Up. Okay, to start out, I went ahead and cut out this sheet of 8.5 by 8.5 cardstock, and we're going to be making this one right here, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th box, and the dimensions are going to be 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5, and we're going to be using the medium notches, the medium marks. Okay, so this time around, rather than going ahead and punching first and then inking up, I'm going to ink up first using this stamp and the, let me see, hold on, the baked brown sugar ink pad. So I'm going to do a tone on tone thing, and then I'm just going to do that randomly all around. Not really thinking about it. Just sort of spreading it out a bit. Okay, and then I'm just going to flip it to kind of help me be able to continue. Again, I like the way these stamps were made in this stamp set, because it allows you to easily randomly stamp on anything without worrying about repetition. Okay, so I'm just going to get the edges just a bit. It may not even matter me having gotten everything, but you never know. Let's get sort of something like this going on there, and okay, so we're done with that. I'm going to go ahead and close up our ink pad and put our stamp aside. We're going to go ahead and bring in our punch board. Take out our scrap for now, and we're going to pull out the bone folder that it comes with. We're going to align it up against the medium line. We're going to punch, then we're going to score vertical, horizontal, and then we're going to score diagonally medium. Okay, we're going to flip our page, our cardstock, line it up at the medium. We're going to punch. Connor, can you stop with the ball? We're going to score vertical, and then we're going to score horizontal, and then score diagonally on medium. I'm going to flip the paper, the cardstock, line it up again on medium, punch, score vertical, score diagonal, and then score horizontal, and then score medium diagonal. I'm going to do that one more time. Line it up with the medium. Okay, punch, score vertical, score horizontal, and then score diagonally medium. Okay, then we're going to flip our cardstock, line it up again with the medium. Okay, and then we're going to punch. Rotate your cardstock, line it up with the medium. And then punch. Rotate your cardstock, line it up with the medium, and punch. And then for the last time, rotate, line it up. Sorry. And then punch. And then we're gonna go ahead and flip our gift box punch board, and we're going to line up our edges here on both sides. Make sure that it's all the way in and that it's lined up on both ends, and you'll get the edge right there. You're gonna flip it on the so that you can do it directly across. Make sure that it's aligned, and punch, and you'll end up with that. Okay, and so we're done with that for now. Gonna make sure that you always put away your bone folder. Okay, and then we're going to bring in our scallop tag topper just like before. Okay, but before we do that, remember we always have to trim off we always have to trim off 3/8 of an inch, and so I am going to just fold this here. I realized that if I folded that, it helped me get a better lining. Okay, and then just count from here, 1 2 1 2 3, and then this is cardstock, so I can use this side. Okay, and then do the same thing over here, and then line this score line up with a scoring line here, and then count 1 2 3, and then score. Okay, this will allow me to fold those edges so that I can be able to go ahead and put it through the scallop tag topper, and I don't have to bring in my trimmer, and I'll be able to accomplish it doing that. And so we're going to go ahead and try to get this in. Remember how I told you, be patient and gentle because the cardstock can easily rip. Okay, it's closed, no wonder. Okay, and then we're just gonna go all the way in, and you can see that it's butted up against there. And then now it's just a matter of making sure that this is aligned and centered. Okay, and then once you see that it's to your preference aligned, then you can go ahead and punch. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and repeat that on the other end, and I'm going to show you a trick on how to do away with those. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and insert our box. Okay, we've noticed that it is butted up against there, and now it's just a matter of aligning that to be in the center, okay, using those two score lines, and then punch. Okay, so then just clean up. Always have a garbage, something to throw out garbage nearby. So Connor, so that the cleaning will be easier. Now I'm gonna bring in my paper snips. Before I do that, I'm going to varnish this here, okay, and then I'm going to position my scissors there and then cut towards the edge, okay. Okay, and then I'm going to repeat that on each end, but I find that it is much easier when you're working on the side where, like for instance, I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me to work on this, on cutting on this side. And then when I'm going to do the other side, just go ahead and varnish that one, and then go ahead and align it right there, and then cut to the side, and then flip it, align it right there, and cut to the side. Okay. Okay, and now we can go ahead and finish vernishing our box. And they're pretty much okay. And then it's just a matter of bringing these two ends right here together so that you can create a mountain right there. And then using your bone folder, you're going to varnish that just like that. And then you're going to repeat that all the way around. Okay. And I just want you to be able to see. Okay. And then once you're done, you're going to bring in these two corners and lock them in with one another, just like that. At this point, you can go ahead and put in whatever gift or treats that you have, and then close it up just like that. Okay. And I'm going to bring using the this is the cotton ribbon, and it's the 7/8 of an inch, and yeah, so we're going to be working with that. And as you can see, it's a bit bigger than the hole that we're going to be using there. So I'm just going to trim this first, and then go ahead and okay. Then I can bring my box to a close. Okay. Bring it over. I'm going to leave it on the spool. And tighten it. And I want to be able to do a bow, so I'm gonna give it a little bit more slack. Okay.
Do you have has a TV, and I can watch something in her room.
Okay, so you can go do that. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to, let's see, I want to cut it this way or that. Okay, I'm just going to cut it this way. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on this side. Okay. Can always fluff up your bows that way. Okay. And then we're gonna set that aside for now, and we're going to bring in our layers here, and this measures 2 inches by 3 inches, and then this measures 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, and this is the Whisper White, and this is the Baked Brown Sugar. And we're gonna go ahead and bring in our scallop tag topper, and we want to go ahead and layer this. Okay, and because I want to layer this, I'm actually gonna push them both to be flushed there, and then I'm going to insert that just like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna punch. Okay, and then it's going to give me a different effect on this one and this one, but it allows me to go ahead and layer it. And though you see that it has a little bit of the brown on the other one, and it only gives you a little notch there, that's perfectly fine. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and round off the edges before we adhere them down. Okay, and just, you know, clean up as you go so you'll have less to put away when you're done. Okay, and so now I'm going to bring in my scrap here, and I'm going to use the Calypso Coral. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're gonna do triple stamping on this. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3 using this stamp right here. Okay, okay, and then we're going to bring in our stamp here that says give thanks for all things, and we're going to use the Baked Brown Sugar Stampin' Right marker to help us just get the thanks part of the sentiment. Okay, you're gonna huff on that. And then we're gonna attempt to align that on the center of each of them. And we're gonna put some more Stampin' marker ink on there with the brush side. And you'll easily know which side is the brush because of this part here. It's thicker than this side over here. We're gonna go ahead and attempt to get that aligned with that and stamp down and bring it straight up and do that one more time. And then we're gonna huff on that. Okay, and then we're gonna attempt one more time to get that there. Okay, so we have thanks. Okay, and now we can go ahead and bring in our snail. And then position that on your layering here. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and use some baked brown sugar twine, and we're gonna just pass it right through that hole there. Tiny little hole. Okay. And then we're gonna bring in our box back, and then using our bone folder, we'll attempt to get that to pass through. Okay. And then you can have it like this, or you can have it where it sort of dangles. Okay, and so I'm gonna have it so that it sort of dangles a bit, because I think it gives it a better look than this just standing up like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna have it stand there. Actually, I'm just gonna have it dangle just a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to trim this off and then make a knot using both ends. Okay, and then I'm going to just trim this off to give it a softer look. And you can always hide that piece on the bottom, just like that. And just to give it a little bit of touch of bling, I'm going to bring in some rhinestones here, and I'm going to put 3 rhinestones at the very bottom. Okay. Just like that. And that, my friends, is our project for today, for our 12 days of fall. We have a cute little box that we have embellished using a stamp set, some cardstock, some ink, and some ribbon. And what I like about this is that I didn't need any designer series paper to do this, and so on the videos that I will be doing using doing the boxes, I'll show you how to make the boxes with your stamps, and as well as using the designer series paper. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And to know more about this project, please visit my blog for details on and the supplies use and how you can purchase it, and links so that you can be able to purchase your items. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and you have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye.